All right, we left McKinney Falls State Park today and we are heading east to Lafayette. We are staying in an RV park just for one night. To be honest, can't tell you too much about it. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we're just passing through. Right now we're seeing signs for Beaumont. If you know Beaumont, then you know Bryce Winter. That's one of my best friends, and shout out to him and his hometown. So we'll see if there's anything going on in the city as we pass through. See you guys in a little bit.
Ooh, baby, I feel high. Ooh, everything's alright with a violet sky on my skin. Ooh, baby, I feel high with a violet sky on my skin. Let me breathe deep, let me get away. There's no place else I'd rather be. Ooh, everything's alright.
Good morning. So of course we left you guys hanging yesterday. We just spent the whole day driving from Austin, Texas to a little outside of Lafayette, Louisiana. It was a long drive day, as will be the rest of this weekend, but we're staying at an RV park that actually looks kind of cute behind me. There's a river right there, but it's literally just standing water. That looks like it's not the most cleanest, but it doesn't smell, and it was a cheap place just to stay for the night. You have the road right on the other side. Whoops. So we're just having a slow morning because I don't think we'll have a super big driving day today. And then tonight we'll be in Florida around Pensacola, and we'll probably have our first Cracker Barrel experience, as in we're going to park in their parking lot for free for the night, which you're allowed to do, but we've never done because, you know, why would you want to do that? But since we're just driving, and then tomorrow we'll be hitting the road again, we figured we might as well check it out and see how it is, since we've heard it's a good free place to stay. And right now I'm working on a YouTube video for you guys, and then we're probably gonna pack up and hit the road. So anyways, that's your little update for the day. Good morning. So we kind of left you guys hanging a little bit there since yesterday. We spent the night at Cracker Barrel, as you guys saw, and it actually was pretty simple and not a big deal. We grabbed dinner there and then just spent the night, and the next morning we hit the road, and now we're in, well, we were technically in Florida at Cracker Barrel's, but we've officially made it to Florida, and we're staying at Hillsborough River State Park. And you can see a little bit of it outside my window, but it looks like a little tropical jungle. And it's hot, and it feels like a jungle. But we're in this area specifically to visit my great aunt, and we are going there today, and it's supposed to be the hottest day today, so we might actually bring the girls with us so they're not sitting in here. We know they can handle the heat. We have a fan, but I wouldn't want to sit here all day, so we figured we'd bring them. Not that they're gonna like that either. They're like sick of moving, but it is what it is. So we'll stay with her for a day or two, and then we'll come back here and finish the work week, and on we go. So anyways, quick update, we made it, we're here. It's hot, it's muggy, you know how I feel about that. That's all.
Coffee time. And I mean, look at that. Doesn't get much cuter.
Our little baby. Oh, and the vicious line comes out. Grace. Okay, that wasn't really a good video of it because I didn't want to bother it because I think it's making a little nest. But that was a video of a snake that Peachy Bear wanted to play with. And fortunately, I got up because I thought it was a bird and I didn't want her to get a bird. And then I saw it was a snake. So just an FYI for those staying in Florida, just don't let your cats wander anywhere. That could have gone bad. But anyways, I got her. The snake didn't seem bothered by her, but we're gonna keep them inside for now. So don't mind me, I'm just crying after chopping up the onions, but we're making dinner tonight and I thought I'd show you how chaotic dinner time is always around here. Making some potatoes. We're gonna add some sausage, tomatoes, avocado, and cheese to it, but you know, haphazardly sitting on our makeshift countertop. Oh, this chaos. And then of course this is when the cats want to get up and move and eat and be helpful, and more chaos. 5 hours later and the potatoes are finally done, I think. I know I haven't showed you guys much, but this meal has definitely taken a few years from my life. I'm not doing potatoes anymore. Or I'm doing the ninja.
I like potatoes.
Anyways, we got the... Wait, let me flip the camera. We got potatoes, we got sausage, we got tomatoes. I'm adding some brown avocado and some cheese. Not the healthiest, but it looks pretty good. But what a mess. Oil everywhere. Hello. Okay, it's been probably we haven't been doing good about filming, but it was one of those weeks where we were visiting family, and so we don't normally film when we're doing that. But anyways, to catch you guys all up to speed, we have been staying the last week in Florida. We stayed at a campground or a state park called Hillsborough River State Park, and it was about 40 minutes north of Tampa. And the reason we chose that is because I actually have a great aunt that lives in Tampa, so we were there really just to visit her, and we wanted to be able to stay not too far away, so then for the rest of the work week we didn't have to travel far. So basically we got to Florida on Sunday, spent a couple days with her in Tampa, and then spent the rest of the week at the state park just working. It was a nice Florida state park. It was a little toastier than I would like it, in the upper or mid to upper 80s, and we don't have air conditioning, as you guys know. I keep saying that, but it really does get a little uncomfortable when the sun hits you, but our spot fortunately wasn't too bad. But anyways, today we left. It's Friday and we are in Georgia now. We're in Brunswick and we're staying once again in a Cracker Barrel. This one had 2 rows of parking spots for RVs, and there's definitely more of them here. We're right next to a big schoolie, and then there's another schoolie behind us, and then obviously regular RVs. And we just ordered food to go, so we're gonna have it in the camper and just hang out. And then tomorrow we leave early to hit the road for South Carolina, where we'll be staying a couple nights by the beach. So that catches you guys all up. So yeah. We made it to one of my favorite places, which is Huntington State Beach in South Carolina, and we are not too far away from a place called Pawleys Island, which will actually be back here in 3 weeks, I think. 1, 2, 3 weeks. For a very special occasion.
Tell them for what?
We're getting married in Pawleys Island in 3 weeks. So the reason for that really is because we came here a year ago, and I grew up coming here for many years, but I haven't been back in 10 years. And when we were back here, I just wanted an excuse to get everyone to come back and visit and hang out with us. So we decided to get married. Because what better excuse than a wedding to bring everyone together. So we're really excited for that, but I'm happy to get to spend a couple nights here, just the 2 of us, camping and reminding ourselves why we wanted to do this in the first place. So we're here for 2 nights, and it's supposed to be rainy a little bit the rest of the weekend, but right now it's very nice and a little overcast, but not raining. So we're gonna go check out the beach here. Look at this huge camp spot we found. Also, we got really lucky that we even found this spot, because it was, all those sites were booked here, and this is the south campground, I think, and there's a north campground, and a north campground is meant for like bigger rigs with full hookups, and it wasn't quite as well, I haven't been to it, but it didn't look as woodsy as this area, and we don't need full hookups. Like, we're the tiniest camper ever.
Get a shot of that.
Grace is pooping right now, and Matt just made me look at it. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, but there were no sites here in the regular campground, and so I booked a spot in the other campground thinking, well, whatever, better that than nothing. But then when I checked the next morning, someone canceled, and I swooped in and got this spot for 2 nights. So very lucky, because it's the weekend too, so I think it's usually obviously pretty popular. So yeah, I'm very happy that we got a spot, and everything worked out. So very spacious, as you see, and you get a little fire pit and a picnic table and electricity and water, and the bathroom's not too far away. What more do you need? Oh, and more importantly, it's in the 60s. Thank the Lord, it's not too hot. I'm wearing a sweater. This is my favorite type of weather. Yes, I am wearing my Uggs. I will change in the sandals though before we go to the beach because I know how silly that looks, but I am known to wearing Uggs on the beach. I just wear them everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Bye. So we just realized that 3 weeks ago we had our feet in the West Coast. Wait, let me say that again. We just realized 3 weeks ago we had our feet in the sand on the West Coast in San Diego, and now we're on the East Coast. Isn't that crazy? In just a couple weeks. That is crazy.
It's our happy place.
Yeah. Good morning. Oh, our battery's just hanging here. Hello. So today is just a rainy day. I don't know if you can see. Not really. Our windows are not really meant for looking out. But anyways, it's a rainy day today. After a walk this morning, we just been hanging out in the camper, getting some work done, staying cozy. And then later tonight, we actually are having a chance to do some taste testing for the food that we're gonna have for dinner at our wedding. So that'll be exciting. And then if it's not raining too much, because it's supposed to rain on and off the rest of the day, but if it's not raining too hard, we're gonna actually go to Polly's Island, which is where we have a house rented for the wedding. Just because I want to go and get excited and look around and walk on the beach. But if it's raining too hard, we might just save that for tomorrow. So anyways, that's the plan for today. I just want to update you all, and yeah, that's all. Good morning from Polly's Island. We thought we'd come for a quick walk before we leave and scope out the inn for our wedding. We couldn't get a tour of it, but it looks like the owner's there. So we were saying if we were more braver people, we'd just go up there and ask. But we're gonna just drive by real slow instead and try to look at the backyard and everything. But anyways, this will probably be the end of this video. Today we're gonna be in North Carolina, and we'll be staying with Matt's family for a couple weeks, and then we have our wedding, and then after that we'll eventually hit the road again. And if we have any clips from the wedding, we'll be sure to share them at the end of this video for anyone that cares. But otherwise, thanks for following us along. Bye.